to Thai PBS English News Service. I'm Supachon Klinswan. The Narcotic Suppression Bureau launched a major clampdown on drug dealers operating near the northern borders today and confiscated assets including houses, cash, and other property worth hundreds of millions of baht. 880,000 speed pills and 3 cars were among the evidence confiscated from drug dealers in Chiang Rai province after the Drug Suppression Unit, police, military, and Interior Ministry officials raided 50 locations in Mae Chan, Pa Dad, Mae Pha Luang, Mae Sai, and Mueang districts of Chiang Rai. Police General Pongsapat Pongjarearn, Secretary General of the Narcotic Suppression Bureau, revealed that the drug ring busted today belongs to General Yi Se, an ethnic Muser, and Ngo Kam, one of Thailand's most wanted drug lords who lives along the Thai-Myanmar border. Ngo Kam is now in Chinese custody, accused of killing 13 Chinese sailors who refused to pay an illegal passage fee while working on the Mekong River. Following this recent bust, anti-narcotics police boast that more arrests will follow, both in Thailand and neighboring countries. This major clampdown was a result of the arrest of a senior police sergeant in Bangkok who was caught selling narcotics himself. The estimated value of the assets seized today is no less than 700 million baht. And ahead of the anti-government Pitak Siam group's rally scheduled for this Saturday, a parliament member, a red shirt leader, repeatedly ordered all red shirt supporters not to confront the anti-government protesters or to rally. Meanwhile, the preparation of 4,000 to 5,000 red-colored shirts has been reported, and authorities are concerned that these will be worn by a hired mob, masquerading as red shirt protesters who will attempt to cause trouble at the anti-government rally. Lieutenant General Paradon Patanathabut said the National Security Council, or NSC, has learned from its intelligence sources that some 4,000 to 5,000 red-colored shirts are being prepared ahead of Saturday's rally. It is feared that if people wearing these fake red shirts are seen mingling among the Pitak Siam protesters, they could cause disturbance at the rally. Additionally, Natawut Saikia, Deputy Minister of Commerce, said that serious violence is likely if an opposing political movement is allowed to interrupt the anti-government rally on Saturday. Meanwhile, Prasha Prasopdi, Deputy Minister of Interior, says that a number of people are being paid to wear red shirt insignia and to join the Pitak Siam rally to create a disturbance. Meanwhile, Air Chief Marshal Wachara Rittikani, the Pitak Siam Group spokesperson, has denied the accusation of hiring people to join the rally. However, he believes that the rumors might have spread to cause confusion among the public. However, the Commander-in-Chief of Provincial Police Region 3, Sher Chuwet, held a meeting with senior police officers from the 8 northeastern provinces to evaluate the situation, and they will send troops to support Bangkok police in controlling the event. And moving down to the south, train services to Suai Golok Station in Narathiwat province were expected to resume today after officials repaired the damage and checked the tracks for safety following Sunday's bomb attack. Even so, passengers remain unsure about their safety and security. Trains to the Deep South should start running again soon, as late as today, after being suspended on Sunday while railway engineers urgently removed the derailed train carriages. Meanwhile, the police are tracking down those responsible, and security is being stepped up to prevent a repeat incident. Since the blast, tighter security has been applied, with officials checking passengers' belongings and continuous searches of the area around the railway station. Even though only a few passengers are using both the Narathiwat and Yala provinces stations, the tourist incident on Sunday has affected local businesses as well. The 300 baht national minimum daily wage has been confirmed by Cabinet and will be imposed nationwide at the beginning of next year. Meanwhile, the Joint Standing Committee on Commerce, Industry and Banking has urged the government to provide assistance to the private sector affected by the policy.
The Joint Standing Committee on Commerce, Industry and Banking is considering two major policies to help business operators affected by the national minimum daily wage to be implemented on January 1st, 2013, but still cannot reach a conclusion. The vice chairman of the Thai Chamber of Commerce, Somkiat Anurad, says that the policies will mainly involve tax deductions for small and medium enterprises and a reduction in social security contributions. The Joint Standing Committee on Commerce, Industry and Banking has also urged the government to launch a 3-year interest-free loan scheme. Thawikit Jaturat Sarankun, Vice Chairman of the Federation of Thai Industry, says the government needs to provide assistance quickly to the business operators adversely affected by the minimum wage policy. Meanwhile, the Federation of Thai Industries held a meeting earlier today to seek a solution after the government approved the pay rise. Some of the 70 attendees at the meeting voiced opposition to the chairman of the Federation of Thai Industries, who agrees with the government's nationwide implementation of the 300 baht minimum wage, claiming that he is ignoring his members' problems.
And today, 3 leading mobile phone companies completed their interviews with the Central Administrative Court after the Ombudsman petitioned the court to consider the National Broadcasting and Telecommunications auction of the 2.1 gigahertz spectrum slots on October the 16th and request the court suspend the issue of the 3G wireless licenses.
Representatives from Advanced Info Service or AIS, DTAC and TrueMove gave statements to the Administration Court today regarding the transparency of the 3G auction process. Vice Chairman of DTAC, Dam Sukuntasap, stated that they gave the same statement as provided to the 3G auction investigation team. He added that the sooner the court's decision is published, then the sooner 3G wireless services will be rolled out, making the market more competitive. This case is as a result of the Ombudsman petition to Administrative Court to rule whether the 3G auction last month was free and fair, and asking the court to suspend the issuance of the licenses until the court rules. Meanwhile, Bunyun Sritam, Chairman of the Confederation of Consumer Organizations, stated that she is seeking new and transparent bidding for 2.1 GHz or 3G spectrum.
2 days after U.S. President Barack Obama left, this evening Chinese Prime Minister Wen Jiabao arrived in Thailand and will meet with the Thai Prime Minister tomorrow. Wen Jiabao, Premier of the State Council of the People's Republic of China, arrived at Don Mueang Airport this evening and went straight to the Thai-Chinese Chamber of Commerce. Tomorrow, the Chinese PM and Thai PM, Yingluck Shinawatra, will preside over the opening ceremony of a Chinese cultural center in Bangkok. Then the two will meet for official talks at Government House. The Chinese Premier will then fly out of Thailand after meeting with members of the Privy Council. With regard to Thai-China trade relations, Dr. Rutip Napalai talked to Pornsin Pacharin Tanakul, Vice Chairman of the Thai Chamber of Commerce, who highlighted that Thailand should review our trade policy and carefully promote increased economic cooperation with China. Here's more.
China,
yes.
Right? China has keen interest in this area and also especially Thailand. Right. So you think that in terms of trade relations, Thailand and China, are we doing okay? I mean, among other countries in ASEAN?
Among ASEAN countries, we are one of the top tier, having business with China, export, import, and even investment. I think we have a big capital investment in Thailand compared with Singapore or Malaysia. It's number 1, 2, 3. So in the future, we will having more. Then I think the agreement that we have with China now under ASEAN will be continue to implement it in a more wider scope, because this ASEAN and China agreement is not 100% finalized yet. We have a lot.
What stage are we?
We 50% of
halfway,
the 100.
right?
Halfway. We are still haven't concluded services sector, investment, and so on. So these are more important for ASEAN country, because ASEAN once become one group or integrated into one. The most important thing for us here is investment. It's not really a trade. Trade will be a second priority. If we can use or utilize this area to invite
to bring more foreign investors to the region and to Thailand.
From China or from European country, this area will be a lot of improve in economics.
And before arriving in Thailand, Chinese Premier Wen Jiabao told the 15th China-ASEAN Summit in Phnom Penh that China is willing to increase dialogue and enhance cooperation with ASEAN members in security and strategic matters. Meanwhile, the East Asia Summit started today. Here's more from Hugh Adams.
The East Asia Summit in Phnom Penh brings together leaders of 10 ASEAN countries and their regional counterparts, including the US and China. As tensions loom over sovereignty disputes, regional security was high on the agenda. China's assertion of sovereignty over the stretch of water off its south coast and to the east of mainland Southeast Asia has set it directly against US allies Vietnam and the Philippines. Wen said China will continue to have candid dialogues with the ASEAN countries and implement the conduct of parties in the South China Sea in a comprehensive and effective way. China supports ASEAN's bid to seek strength in unity, Wen said, adding that China opposes not only hegemony and power politics, but also the idea of regional affairs managed or dominated by big powers. China-ASEAN relations have maintained a good momentum of development in the past year, and new breakthroughs have been made, laying a solid foundation for further development of their relations, Wen said. Wen highlighted that China and ASEAN have worked together in the past 2 decades in overcoming various challenges and succeeded in safeguarding regional peace and stability. Hugh Adams, ThaiPBS.
After failing to bring home any gold medals from the 2012 Olympics, the government will now help to boost Thai athletes to make sure Team Thailand wins gold in the 2016 Olympics and once again lead other countries in this region. Coming home with no gold medals and losing the SEA Games top ranking to Indonesia, the Ministry of Tourism and Sports will now launch a sports master plan and assign a budget to support Thai athletes who compete at the international level. Chumpon Silapa Asha, Minister of Tourism and Sports, says the government will now work closer with sports associations in an effort to push Thai athletes towards international success. The first target is to become the top gold medal winners at next year's SEA Games in Myanmar. The government will aim for further success in the 2014 Asian Games in South Korea and 2016 Olympics. As well as boxing, taekwondo and weightlifting, other sports will also be supported by the authority. And that's all the time we have for Thai PBS English News Service. I'm Subhajang Klinswan saying good night. Sawasdee krap.